So today I'm going to be installing this Pico switch in our hallway here, because if you turn this light on, it turns these two lights on, but it doesn't allow you to be able to, if you come down here to this hallway and you turn this light on at the front door, when you come back up here, this light was not wired properly, so it does not shut that light off. So basically you have to walk back down there to turn it off and come back in the dark, or you have to leave this light on here. So if you'd like to just be able to turn that light off at the end of the hallway, in the beginning of the hallway, then basically you just install this switch here. It's called a Pico switch with a remote. That's what we're going to be doing right now. Basically, you just take out the old switch and you replace it with the new one. Obviously, let me go turn the power off. All right, now let's do this here. Actually, I can turn the hall light on so it gives me a little bit of light. It's on a different switch. And now we can take this one out here.
Babe, what does the other switch go to? There's two switches there.
The other switch goes to the outside door light.
That's why there's no option to just have it wired differently.
Well, if this had been installed on a three-way plug, it could have had a switch down in the beginning of the hallway. It could have been a double box. But it's not wired that way. Instead, they wired the three-way switch to the hallway going to the bath, which is pretty much pointless. You don't need that light to come on to come down this hallway.
So then this is the fix for...
This would be the fix to have it to where you can shut it off at both ends of the hallway.
without doing major construction or rewiring, correct?
Correct. Because it's just basically, well, I can show you here. This is the switch here. And then when I get down there, what I'll do is I'll just put this plate on the wall right here. And then this remote control, basically you program into it. And it sits in there, and then you put a cover plate over top of it. And basically it gives you a wireless remote control at that end that you could actually pop off and take anywhere in the house with you.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
To be able to turn this light on
Nice.
at the entryway without walking all the way to the door. That's what we're going to do right now.
So what are you doing now? Connecting the hot wire?
I'm connecting the neutral wire and the positive wire to the light itself. I'm not actually messing with the electric to the anything yet. The white wire is basically your neutral wire. Just basically one of these. This wire here goes to your light switch light. This one goes to your switch. So when you turn your switch on and off, it's breaks a circuit in there that either turns the light on or turns the light off. The white wire here would be the power wire, which is still back in the box that I still have to get out. The blue wire is basically obsolete because it's not power off. Not 25. I didn't turn the light on in the garage to see what I was doing. So then I'm gonna pull this wire out here. And then I'm gonna hook this white wire inside of this bundle.
So it's just a matter of screwing the caps on?
Yep. Screwing them back on, make sure they're tight, and then pull on your wire to make sure your wire doesn't come back out, like this here. So it's not coming out at all. And then these two you can do right here. Get another cap out of my pocket.
And what are those?
This is a ground wire.
Okay.
There's never any power in this wire. It's just a bare ground wire. It's to ground the switch, so if you ever had a short, it's at least grounded out. Which this ground wire here is the one I took off the old plug, and it's grounded in with all of these other grounds in this one box.
There we go.
And basically, I'm gonna go turn the power on just to make sure everything's hooked up correctly. This here. I think I need to program my remote first before I get this working. Okay, so I had reprogrammed it off camera because I was having an issue with it. It wasn't anything with the wiring or anything, it was just I was programming it wrong. So now I can turn it off here, and I can turn it on here, and I can also turn it off with the remote and turn it on with the remote. So it's all programmed. So the only thing I have left to do is install this at the end of the hallway to where you'll be able to turn this on and off at either end of the hallway.
And the original plate will still fit on that?
The original plate will go back on because we changed all of our plates to, all of our switches to rocker switches, so basically it will go back on right like that.
Oh, sweet.
I'll screw it back in, and then I'll install this down there, and basically